Ladies and gentlemen, no, he almost made it, but
Damn it.
We're back anyway. This is u.o.a Plays. This is Pissy and Eric. I'm Pissy, he's Eric, obviously.
That's me.
Yeah, that's his name. We're trying Clustertruck again. We're on the steampunk world, and Eric's having a little bit of problem with this one because, well, to be fair, it's kind of unfair. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay, time it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that one flung me too forward.
Eric. You better get that. It's low. It's real low. There you go. There you go. Oh, he's got it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen skills such a... Well, yeah, I have.
I've never seen skills like that!
But I have, because I've seen you fail plenty of
I've
times.
never seen skills like that!
Have you ever seen skills like that? No! I haven't.
Speaking on the topic of, last episode, we were talking about, like, was it Americans, what did I say? Americans fail at everything?
Yeah, that was the implication your British accent made, yeah.
Okay. Me and Rich and a few other friends went to this place called the Drunken Donut.
Oh, yes, I've heard of it. Mostly from Rich.
So I know that no one in here is going to know about this. It's just some like, small local place. It is a bake shop / deli / convenience store by day, and by night,
Batman.
It's Batman. I'm Batman. It is a bar that plays music, and it's a cool little scene. Depending on what night you go, it'll be like the punk rock kind of scene. And one time we went, and it was one of those like one-man band type of things.
Eric, that was fucking gorgeous.
Oh
my god.
It was one of those one-man band kind of things, and it was like this Asian kid. When we walked in, he was like doing some stuff on the drums with his feet. And he had a bass guitar and a normal guitar strapped to him and a keyboard in front of him. And he was just doing this crazy shit. And I was like, holy fuck. And the first thing I said when I walked in was, ladies and gentlemen, and now we present a talented Asian. And like,
could open strong with the racism.
And one of my friends was just like, wow, way to be a fucking asshole. And I was like, how am I being an asshole? Yeah, maybe I made some stereotypical comment. Like, I stereotyped him.
But it was a compliment.
But it was a compliment. I'm saying that, and then it's fucking true. You look at so many videos online, and like, you just see like these super talented Asian people, and I'm just, and I know there's gonna be people who are like, wow, you're fucking insensitive or uneducated.
Dude, plenty of us are failures.
by grouping them all into just Asians. Okay, and like, you know, people just be like, don't group us with them. We're Japanese. We're the talented ones. You don't fucking categorize the other Asians with us. I don't even know if Japanese is Asian.
Japanese is Asian, yes.
Okay. But yeah, I was like, it's not like I was just like, wow, look at this slanty-eyed fuck who cheated his way through fucking school. No, I was like, he's fucking talented. And he's an Asian. That's it.
Was he impressive entertainment for that night?
Yeah, he was. I mean, we came in like towards the end of his set.
Ah, damn.
Which I wasn't there for him anyways. I was there for my friend playing. But when I walked in, I was just absolutely fucking baffled. He was good at what he did.
Well, good. It's always good to be good at what you do. For example, you riding these trucks. Be useful if you were better at it. But we're gonna work with what we got. Careful now. Careful now. Nicely done.
Fucking gotta jump.
There you go.
Fucking gotta jump.
You really don't, but all right, you nailed it. Okay.
Don't look at the future, just jump.
Shh. This is the last world of this level. Then we go to hell. Okay. All right.
You go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
No, you don't understand. We will be riding a truck to hell.
I don't want religion in my game.
You're not understanding, Eric. It's not religion. It's literal.
God and his disciples. Blah 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 blah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So I gotta get up to that truck.
Yeah. You haven't done so well so far. There you go. Now, off it. Boom. Now that one. You're not. Okay. Oh my fucking god!
I'm coming. There's a feargasm.
You're coming and you didn't give me an. Oh fuck! I'm shocked. I just assumed that was your genuine, actual orgasm noise every time. There you go. There you go. Look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Just back and forth. There's nothing to grab onto. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
Shit!
I heard like a splatter sound
effect.
effect.
I did too. That was pretty gross.
Listening to that, oh, fuck, voice so much on editing, it makes me wonder if, like, am Am I overdoing that voice? Maybe I should retire that voice.
What? But it's the best voice.
Oh, I'm gonna die!
When you broke it out in that Emily is Away playthrough, when I believe the line actually was "oh fuck" written on the page, and you just slowly slipped into it. That was one of the best jokes I've ever heard you
Oh, fuck!
make. Yeah, it's just very, very perfect. And I saw it coming, but it didn't matter because you nailed it perfectly. It's great. Oh, another jump.
Shit! Ah, shit, I slid off it!
You did. You did.
No, yeah, Harry.
All right, so you slid off it, but you can try again. You just need to have lots of spring in your step. Off that. Oh, shit.
Just like a yank.
Yeah, it's
Blaming everybody but himself.
It's not going to happen for you. I'm sorry.
You fucking
There you
yank.
go. There you go. No, okay. This one's weird. God damn it.
That one is weird. Fuck.
I dare say this is a more dangerous road than most roads.
You know, I want to get real for a second here. I don't know what.
no.
The hearing the word weird just triggered this for me. Triggered. But okay, so my last girlfriend was an artist. She liked to draw weird shit, and I mean, you remember her. She drew that like the realistic Mumbo from Banjo-Kazooie. You remember that?
Oh, yeah, vaguely. I don't remember what it looked like, but I remember seeing it.
Like the weird like muscle tissue
Yeah.
that
he's
he is made of.
He's just sinew.
Yeah. And so she like would just regularly draw these like really weird but awesome drawings. Like as much as a psychotic piece of shit and garbage human being as she is.
Get wrecked.
And I'm not saying that because I'm like, oh, he's spiteful because they used to date. Now she's literally like, there's something wrong with her brain. There's like, she's psychotically fucked up. She's a manipulator without realizing she's a manipulator.
That's not fun.
She possessed several traits of sociopaths, and believe me, I researched sociopaths.
Do you think I'm the kind of guy who doesn't have serial killers pages open on Wikipedia at all times?
But she would draw like just one day she drew like a 3-headed flamingo, and they were like fighting over a cigarette, and I was like, that's a fucking cool drawing. Like that's like
Those will do that.
like the mind of like a weird artist is like it. I mean, granted, I just said her mind is fucked up, but fuck, that one is hard. But she would draw these weird fucking things, and I thought they were like super cool. And one day I was like, like she showed, I think it was the flamingo one. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a really cool, like, weird drawing. And she was like, you think it's weird? And I was like,
Well, it's been odd.
I was like, okay, well, if you don't like that term, maybe I'll just use the term, like,
Surreal.
odd or different. And she was like, and then she almost immediately, like, just the tone change of the night, and, like, I think she cried a little bit, and she, like, didn't want to talk to me, and I was like, I think you're thinking of the word weird in a negative connotation.
It sounds like.
I personally, I do not think the word weird is inherently negative.
No.
I don't think it's a bad word.
Just means unusual or abnormal, not what everything else is or not normal.
Yeah. And so she like got super offended, and I was like, no, like, trust me, like it's if you weren't weird, like
I wouldn't be in this relationship.
like you wouldn't be as good of an artist if you weren't weird. Because if you weren't weird or different, you'd just be like all those fucking chicks on Facebook like 5 or 6 or 10 years ago or something, where they were just like, they'd take a picture of a flower on their shitty fucking phone and be like, I'm a photographer.
Oh, that's still
I'm an
happening, I'm
artist.
sure.
Or they'd like, you know, get like one of those adult coloring books and color it in. They're just like, art. And like, I'm just like,
That's what they finish it. They just look at you. Art. Just barking at you. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right.
oh, got it. It's art.
I'm sorry. It's still good.
Hashtag I'm sorry. And I was like, no, it's a cool drawing. I think it's weird. And she was just like, and she just got super offended. She's like, I'm not fucking weird. And I go, Sam, yes, you are. You are weird. You drew a 3-headed flamingo fighting over a cigarette. That's cool, but it's also weird.
Cool, because it's weird. Just roll with it.
Yeah. And then I showed her this song from, I might have shown you it before. This rapper, his name is Professor Elemental.
I've heard the name. So definitely from you. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Eric!
Where's the other one at?
Oh, there's another level.
Oh, I beat it. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Continue. Professor Elemental. Weird.
He's like an underground rapper, and he's considered a chap hop rapper.
Yes, I remember now.
And what chap hop is like that, like, you know, super elegant gentleman type of British slang, but in the version of rap. And there's literally only two notable rappers in the
slap hop community.
It's
Chap hop.
Mr. B, the gentleman rhymer, and Professor Elemental. And Professor Elemental has this song, and I forget the name of it, but the chorus is like, accept your differences and your individuality. It's perfectly normal to be weird. Like, no one's normal, everyone's weird. Embrace it. That kind of message.
Uh-huh.
And I showed her that song, and she was just like, yeah, fuck you. That was still super offensive what you said. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't think this is subjective. I think this is objective. This is an objective argument right now. You're wrong. I didn't say that, but I still try to just, you know, considerately and politely, you know, try to defend my case, as you are supposed to do in an argument.
Like you do.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm sorry. It's just, that's like saying, you know, for a girl, she was tall. She wasn't taller than me, but for a girl, she was tall. And I was like, that's like saying, you're tall. And you saying, no, I'm not. That's an insult. No, it's true. You're tall.
Yeah. No,
Just like the fact that you are different from other people. Everyone is different, and some people are different in more ways than others. And I think that, like, you kind of have to be weird as an artist to make it, because you are going to make the stuff that stands out amongst the huge oversaturation of all these other fucking people that consider themselves artists.
Yeah. Well, we had talked about it on a previous, I think, episode of Clustertruck here when we were just talking about words, but it's like, yeah, you shouldn't be paying attention to intent. You should be paying more attention to intent than to the wordage of it.
Oh, like the context?
Yeah, like the intent of what you saying weird was not it is off or odd or not. Oh, I mean, it is, but it wasn't like in a negative connotation, like you said. It was you meant it in a positive way and your unique and different way. She was not looking at the intent of what you said, just the actual words of it.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I don't think is the way to interpret language, but, you know.
Yeah, we were talking about how there are some people that say context doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I never even made that connection. She was probably one of those people.
Right, because you can easily say something's weird in an insulting way, if that's the context, but that wasn't the context in which you used, but that's the context in which she was operating under, it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, you need to pay attention to the reality of what's going on and not just the words. It's not the word that matters, it's the person saying it and the intent behind it that actually means something.
Yeah, exactly.
The word is just the way we communicate the thought. It's not the actual thought.
Yeah, and I will never forget that fucking argument where someone was like, okay, well, what about your English or reading teacher in high school, and they make you read Tom Sawyer and it has the N-word in it, and they say they say the N-word because maybe they're reading the book aloud or together.
They're quoting a literal thing.
Yeah, they're quoting literature, a very impactful literature. Does that make them a racist? Yes, it does, because only a racist would be able to say that word.
That's pretty stupid.
Okay, well then, I'm sorry, you're calling a portion of the black community racist because they use that word.
You're just calling anybody that is willing to separate, you know, fucking context from word.
I didn't have my job.
So that's where it goes from. Good luck, people. Well, we will continue this lovely conversation in hell on the next episode. We're in hell, by the way. If you hadn't noticed with the pits of fire and the craziness. I never heard about the semi-trucks when reading about any scripture about hell, but I'm sure they're there.
Oh, it's in the Bible. Don't worry. I've read it.
Yeah, the horsemen, they came riding on semi-trucks.
Yeah.
On a pale truck.
How do you quote the Bible? Like with the
name of the author and then the passage?
Yeah. And how do you say it out loud?
Like Leviticus 23:15 or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. John Fartburger, 25/7.
That was his name, John Fartburger. Right?
John Fartburger. He invented trucks in hell in the year 2.
Makes sense because they're pretty hellish anytime I have to be around one on the road. Which is quite often. All right, we'll talk to you guys next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.